Hey, this is Daniel with Deep Self-Defense. We're doing a suppressor review today. Today we have the rugged Oculus 22 suppressor. The reason why we're doing this one today is because we had a client who wanted to have a suppressor that would work on his 5.7 and also work on a 22. After doing a lot of research and after calling a lot of companies, we came across the rugged. We're from upstate South Carolina. So is rugged. We did not know that until doing this. I'm really surprised of South Carolina creating this product. It's a very good product. It's a modular design, and what that means is this is the full configuration and you can shorten it to right here. Now I will say, when we took this thing out to the range and we shot it doing a pistol or a rifle in the full configuration, it was totally quiet. The action, the round hitting the berm was louder than the actual bullet coming out of the end of the suppressor. And that's what you want. Unfortunately, the customer that we had that wanted this for his 5.7 barrel has not came in yet. So we did not have an opportunity to test it on his pistol. But I am really pleased with this. Rugged has this priced at $4.99. You can pick them up cheaper than $4.99 with your $200 tax stamp. You will have 6 to 8 months rough of wait before you can take it home with you, but it is well worth the wait. The anticipation is going to be high, but this product, when you take it out, it's going to be worth that anticipation. You're not going to be disappointed. Alright, so this is the full design sent by Rugged. Once you open it, this is going to be the configuration. This is a little star tool that is at the very bottom of the container. And see, you have that design there that corresponds with the 3 lugs here. Stick it in, and you want to remove this top. And just stick it in there, twist around. You'll get to a point that you can just work it out by hand. And then from there, you'll twist here. That part comes out. And then you'll slide this cap back on tight. And this is the smaller format. Now I'll tell you this, while we used it in this format, shooting with a pistol, it was a little bit higher than what I thought it was going to be, but you lose half the baffles, so that's to be expected. Shooting it out of a rifle, it was just as quiet in this configuration as it was in the full length configuration. Alright, just going to show you the disassembly or reassembly of the rugged Oculus. What I like to do is I like to start with the smaller section and just use the same little tool that you will need to break it down. Remove the back side. Go ahead and drop all those baffles out. Then you will remove this section. And then your baffles are going to be down in here. What I like to do is just give it a little tap and it comes out. One thing, and I'll take a photo of this just in case it doesn't come on focus. You'll see a number 1. So that's always going to be your very first baffle that is closest to the threads, and then everything's going to stack. And when you're trying to clean these, you'll wiggle them loose a little bit, and you'll see where it's got like a little divot right here, and they just slide right there. But when you're reassembling it, slide it all the way in, push with your finger. Second piece, I like to go back to get the threads and then go forward. This helps to eliminate any type of cross threading that you may experience. Nice and tight. Now when you're installing these, you'll see this little pattern where it's cut. When you're lining them up, you want to try to have that keyhole design all the way through. I should say you need to have that keyhole design all the way through. Use your tool, tighten it. She's good to go. Alright guys, we're here at the range. Anytime that we're shooting subsonic, we're going to use the Oculus22 Subsonic Solid Points, a lead tip, and then we're going to use the CCI standard velocity 1070 feet per second. The reason why I'm choosing both of these is because in the upstate of South Carolina, a lot of people like to shoot the standard velocity CCI. When it comes to subsonic ammo, basically what's on the shelf is what people will purchase. And I see a lot more of the Gila subsonic ammo as far as availability. Using Decibel X app just to kind of get the decibel reading, going to place the iPhone behind the shooter near his ear to get a true decibel readout off this app. '83, '84, '85, '81. The max it hit was 88.9, but I don't know if that's road noise. Still using the Decibel X free app. Going to do a standard decibel reading without a suppressor. At the shooter's ear, it was 105.6 steady. Alright, we're going to try it on a Ruger Takedown Light, 1022 Light. We're going to also do a decibel reading without the suppressor, and we're going to go ahead and shoot. It held steady at 99.2 decibels. Ruger 1022 Light suppressed with the rugged Oculus. So while shooting the rifle suppressed and checking the decibel rating, the decibels actually hit 60 and the bullet hitting the berm was jumping up to 80. So I don't know what the true decibel is, but between the action raising the decibel rating and then the level of the decibels hitting the berm, it's quiet. It's about the best I can tell you. Alright, so we're going to try the Mark 44 Light 2245 with the short configuration on the rugged to see what the decibel readings are going to be on this one. Alright, so we did get the crack that you'll read about. It went 94, 97, 97 on the decibel reading. So it's between 94 to 97 is what you're going to hear while you're shooting that. It's still much quieter than shooting a pistol without a suppressor. We're going to shoot a couple of rounds just to see how well it does coming out of the Ruger 1022 Light. Okay, so what I can tell you is that the action was 69 decibels. The berm was 87.8 decibels. It's quiet. You are not going to be disappointed in the rugged Oculus. Standard velocity CCI, the Smith&Wesson 22 Compact. You know, there's really no change shooting standard velocity or subsonic. The decibel that you're hearing or the sound that you're hearing, the bullet hitting the berm in the back, the action is louder than the round going off. Alright, so we are going to try a bolt action to get a decibel reading and see what we come up with, see what the difference is, take out the semi-action out. So let's see what we read. So, the interesting thing on a bolt action rifle, the highest decibel got up to 95.4, so it was 94.7, 95.2, it was always in that area. Doing the bolt action suppress. Now these have been shot with standard velocity. I think I forgot to add that in. So let's see what we come up with. It got up to 84.9, 85.9, 85.3, 82.1. So it's significantly less.
I understand it's a little different. Whoops.
It's just the berm.
It doesn't want to.
There's no sound.
Doesn't want to eject them far enough.
Jack it hard. There's nothing about the suppressor that would affect your action.
Yeah, no, it's the bullet.
Oh, those are the short. Alright, so we're trying this again, and the reason behind that is because I believe the decibel reading that we're getting is the sound of the bullet hitting the berm. Because this suppressor is so quiet that I don't think it's a true reading. So what we're doing is we're shooting into a known safe direction that will not have that same thud. Alright, so that was 3 shots. That was standard velocity, 22 CCIs moving at 1070 feet per second. I think your standard BB gun is about the same sound as this suppressor. Hey guys, here's our final wrap on the rugged Oculus 22. If you're looking for a mid-price range 22 and you also have a firearm that will shoot a 5.7 caliber, I highly recommend it. While we were shooting subsonic ammo and standard velocity 22 ammo, it functioned very well. And up until the time that we made it the short design on a pistol, is about the only time that it was getting louder than, I believe it was 95 decibels. So it really wasn't that bad. Even when you shot the non-subsonic rounds, it sounded like you were shooting subsonic ammo. The bullet hitting the berm in the back, the action cycling, was much louder than the round itself. This is Daniel with Deep Self-Defense. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for watching.